What's up, Van Dam fam? I hope everyone is fantastic. Oh, man, when I lost my little 4-year-old dog and she passed from getting her teeth cleaned, I was devastated. I couldn't imagine getting another dog. When Dango saw his dog get hit by a car and killed, he never was ready to get another dog. He said it hurt too much to go through it again. A lot of you can probably relate. That's definitely one way of dealing with the pain. Scar up real thick. Don't allow yourself to feel emotion anymore. Harden up. Toughen up. You might be a little bit colder, but tougher, right? But then, how tough are you really if you're letting the fear of pain keep you from the experience of a lifetime? When I met Katie, she came with a dog. And I loved the dog. I still love the dog. That bond made me so happy. I can't imagine ever not having a dog now. For me, life's too short for me to not experience. The term once bitten, twice shy definitely has merit. You only get to fuck me over once, for sure. But I don't want to let it change me. I don't want to harden up. I don't want to be callous and not allow myself to feel anymore. I think you should get back up on the horse. At least that's what we think here at the Rvdology Center. Now, I've been taken advantage of lots of times. It's something that I have a pattern of doing, is getting excited about an optimistic conversation to do with business. I think I'm going to collaborate with somebody and I'm ready to pull my weight. And then in the end, nothing is really happening on the other end. People think they can just live off of my name and not live up to their end of the deal. And it happens a lot. It happened with the nonconformity t-shirts. It happened with the comic book store. Just to name a few, it happened with Headstrong. Myself and Joe Clark worked so hard on that, making the entire movie and then working on getting it distributed. And there's a position called an aggregator, which is where this company Distributor was. We pay them, they load up the independent movies on the different platforms, and then the money's supposed to come back to you. Me, not really you, but if you were in my position, if it was your movie. Anyway, Distributor just kept all the money, and I promoted that thing so much when it came out in 2019. Did all kinds of press. It came out. All the money just went to Distributor. They just kept it all and then went bankrupt. So they screwed over a lot of independent filmmakers. Hey, it happens. Don't get me wrong, if you watch Headstrong on Amazon Prime, the money does go back to the creators now. We have re-owned it. And we sold it to Reels. But for the first at least 6 months that it was out, we got screwed. And, those are just a couple of examples, When I met this character, Justin Sampus, he said, I know you get taken advantage of all the time. I'm not going to do that to you. He introduced me to his friend Jesse Daly, and we started RVD CBD. And Thank you for everybody that gave RVD CBD a chance to improve your life. We got a lot of appreciative users, and that was very heartwarming, all of it. You know, we started this in 2019, and the three of us, Justin, Jesse, and myself, were investing all our time. I put in a little startup money too, but any money that came in was going to have to be reinvested. We were starting out small. We were going to grow. We had a phone conference call every single Tuesday to talk about the growth of the company. And to talk about the money that is coming in or is going to come in, things like that. You know, I remember one time Jesse was complaining because he does all the work, and he was saying on the conference call, you know, I oversee the website and development and hire new staff and design the logos and fulfill the orders and hold the balls and lube the... Anyway, boom, 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 boom. And I'm not being compensated. And I remember that conversation, you know? It's like, yeah, we're all at this point, you know, is it not going to be worth it to stay? Or I mean, what are you saying? You know, at least we helped a lot of people. Justin says, Jesse, why don't you and I have a talk on our own? You know, not bother RVD's time, right? I asked, you know, how do you guys pay your bills? Because you say you spend 80% of your time working on this RVD CBD. Justin says, well, we're both fortunate. We have other things going on, you know. We have our own little side CBD venture, SoCal Hemp Co. And, you know, we're able to, you know, pay our bills off of that. Okay. Interesting. There was a time or two when Justin said, you know, me and Jesse thought about it, and we talked, and you should, you know, take a little bit of money, compensate for whatever you did, whatever I did, some kind of promotion, something. Are you guys taking money? We're each taking a little bit for, you know, to compensate us for some expenses out. Sounds kind of fishy, but okay. And I ended up even saying, you know, we're talking about all these growth things, what we're going to do with the money, plans. So I even ended up telling Justin, you know, I didn't take that money out. I'm letting it ride like the company owes me. But, you know, if we need it in there, I can just keep it in there for a while to, you know, for these upcoming whatevers. And understood and appreciated. Yeah. But what I didn't know was that money was going into their pockets. Didn't know that part. Next time I brought up, how are you guys paying yourselves? You say you spent 100% of your time on this. Then I got a different answer and found out both of these guys decided to pay themselves a guarantee behind my back with their minority interest in the company. And so because of that, RVD CBD is no more. I've dissolved it. If these motherfuckers are trying to sell you RVD CBD product, you heard it straight here out of the horse's mouth. These guys are not going to get a good referral from me because they have been stealing money, knowing that I not only was not taking the money, getting money, but also that I didn't know they were doing it. Once I found out, I've been working on dissolution and going through that. I've been asked a lot why the website is down. We've been fulfilling all the orders that have come in until the website was down, Now, on to another adventure. I got taken advantage of. Now, these bozos were at my wedding. Do I regret that? I mean, there was limited seats, and we had a lot of people closer to us that we love a lot more that we would have rather had there than them and their dates taking up 4 seats. And we talked about that. And, he was good at Justin was good at, like, do you want us there? I mean, we are your business partners, and not blaming him for the invite, but of course I didn't know. I did not know that these guys were taking advantage of me at the time. Do I regret having them at my wedding? Does it eat me up inside? No, and I'm going to tell you why. Because when I'm committed all the way until I'm not committed. That's how I do. And I'm very proud of it. Am I it'd be easy to let this change me, when you get taken advantage of, it's easy to let it change you. Like I said, get callous, get dark, don't trust anybody anymore. When something like this happens, everyone around me that's close to me, they start, thinking about themselves and feeling like they need a little more security on how I feel about them. A lot of people say, Rob, I would never do that to you. If anybody maybe hasn't paid me back some money they borrowed or whatever, they start feeling, a little extra guilty. Like, man, I hope he doesn't think I'm one of these guys. This only changed me in ways that I learned from it. I learn a little bit each time I get screwed over. I don't want to manufacture. I don't want to own anything especially in this industry after being screwed over like this. I'm only interested in licensing my brand in the cannabis business and other businesses. Just royalty deals where I will have quality, self-approved product that I can make available. I'm interested in doing that only. Do I let this change me in any other way? Fuck no, dude. You know why when people get divorced, they end up so angry at each other? It's because the person that's closest to you is the person that can hurt you the most. And let me tell you something. When you have spent years taking care of somebody, putting them first, to have them try to hurt you for life, to take advantage of you just to better themselves and their dishonest life, that can really cause a lot of damage. And that hurts way more than what these jerk-offs did. After I got through my divorce with my evil ex and all that pain, the last thing that I wanted was to be committed for a long, long time after getting out of that, However, when I met the coolest person that I've ever met in my life, and she was stunning, And she understood me more than anybody else. And she loved me, and she wanted exactly that from me. I had to take a chance. I knew this could be so good. Even though I could get hurt, I had to take a chance, open up my heart again, and I gave her all of it, 100% of me. And the payoff was so fucking huge. I'm at my happiest of my whole life. Everything's better. Even my body feels better just because my whole vibe and everything is just like I'm surrounded with love. And everything is so good that it makes me feel, in comparison, that my long ass relationship with my evil ex, that long dramatic marriage, was like a high school relationship. Now, a lot of people don't understand that because they say, no, the way you talked about her and put her forward and did everything for her, they don't want to believe that that was like high school love compared to real love. They don't understand. But I'm here to tell you the reason why they felt that way. Because when I'm committed all the way until I'm not committed anymore. So that's why. That's why nobody else could see through the drama. And sorry, I have a flight that I need to get ready for and go catch. But this has been a very important video for me. So I hope that my message is getting through, because what I really want to say is this. This is my advice from me to you, okay? Don't let life change you away from the person that you want to be. Think about those qualities you admire. Think about the person you want to be. Stay committed to yourself. See you next time.